Hi there, this is Dr. with Rangers of Wrestling, bringing you the Friday Night Smackdown and AEW Dynamite review. And as always, you guys know we do play bingo on this channel, so please keep an eye out for one of these things. Something always happens on my stream, so why not make a game out of it? See? Alright. And of course, I do want to give a shout out to CR21 who won my inaugural bingo game. So, CR, if you're watching, congrats on winning. Hi, speaking of CR21, he's in that chat right now. Hi, CR. Alright, so of course, SmackDown opened up with Roman Reigns saying, and he demanded that his cousins, the Usos, come out to the ring. And he was telling them that they better get the job done. And this whole segment led to the Usos versus the Mysterios, which, if you ask me, in my opinion, was a good tag match. It was a great way to open up Friday Night SmackDown. However, the ending, of course, the Mysterios won. But here's the thing. It said that Jimmy Uso had his shoulders up. I didn't see that at first, but I did see it in the replay. I thought that they were going to go with the fact that Jay didn't even look like he was going to help Jimmy. So, oh, hi, Shidori. He sure knows his wrestling, by the way. So, of course, the Usos end up winning this. My bad, the Mysterios end up winning this match. And I thought, like I said, it was a really good match. After that, it goes backstage to an Usos and Roman segment, saying that he cannot believe that they lost to a child and that they need to fix this tonight. So then later on, they go to Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce, and they ask for a rematch, which happens in the main event of SmackDown. But more on that later. Then we got Carmilla versus Liv Morgan. Andrade, yes, Source Show Dog, we'll get to that. But right now, Carmella versus Liv Morgan. This match was okay. It wasn't the best women's match. But I will say this. I did make notice that they said that they acknowledged Liv Morgan decided to go at it alone. Of course, she didn't decide to go at it alone. They released Ruby Riott. So what is she supposed to do? Just sit in catering all day? Seriously. What did you guys think of this? Of these two segments? Mysterios versus Usos and Carmella versus Liv Morgan. Come on now. She didn't decide to go solo. They didn't give her a choice. Then we got Bianca Belair segment, which, by the way, I thought it was weird that she was the one challenging Bayley when she's a women's champion. It shouldn't be the other way around. Where's the logic in that? Honestly, I don't see the logic. Do you guys see the logic? This is just WWE's logic, honestly. Really, it is. After that, we get King Corbin versus Nakamura for the third time. Yes, this is the third time. I do take notes, and this is the third time they have faced each other. King Corbin won the first time, Nakamura won the second time, and this time King Corbin wins again. So Corbin is 2 to Nakamura 1. What do you guys think of that? Do they think that we're not going to notice? Do they think that them throwing Nakamura versus Chad Gabriel last week we weren't going to notice that this is their time? Yeah, this is the third time. They need to end this feud or do something else. And how long has King Corbin been king of the ring already? Seriously. Then after this, we got Apollo Crews versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental title. Of course, Commando Zito was batted from ringside, but that didn't stop him from attacking Kevin Owens before the match. Now, did it? Is my microphone sounding okay? Let me know in the chat if it sounds okay, because I had some static problems during my Impact review, and just trying to make sure I don't have that. I thought it was a good match. Of course, Apollo Crews ends up retaining his Intercontinental title. And then Sami Zayn comes out in the end and assaults Kevin Owens. Alright, so then, of course, in the main event, it's once again the Mysterios versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. They really doesn't care if we notice, right, Shidori? I don't care. They honestly don't, and that's quite sad. So once again, I thought this match was good, but the ending, Roman had to come out and attack the Mysterios, and said that he was going to he he was going to get the job done. And Jimmy tries to stop Roman from attacking the Mysterios. They're static. There is? Okay. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Shidori. I'm loving the Usos Roman story and how Jay is struggling who to pick and him struggling if he wants to be tag singles touch Jay Wayne. Yeah, that is true. You're static? Okay. How about now, Shidori? Is that better? Let me know in the. Oh my god, I wonder how long I've had the static for. Nobody even told me. Well, I appreciate you. And again, I apologize if there was static. Eddie would be proud of Ray's son. Yeah, he would be. I apologize if there was static. Static is fixed. Okay, thank you, Shidori. Thank you so much. All right. So, ultimately, Roman gets involved, and the match ends. So, where does this go? It says, of course, like Shidori says, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe the Usos might feud with each other. I don't know. It's just, it's hard to, I feel like that's where this is going. Struggling. Because I feel like Jay wants to be with his brother, but at the same time, be with Roman. Because he is the head of the table. Although, what did you guys think of this episode of SmackDown? What would you guys give it? If I had to give it an ROW rating, I'd give it a 2. I guess you can say a 2.5 out of 5. Just because I kind of really didn't like how the Mysterios versus Usos ended the first time around. But what would you guys give SmackDown? I'd love to hear your opinions. Alright. So, the SmackDown location, the SummerSlam location will apparently be revealed tomorrow. So, I guess that would be tomorrow's breaking news. Alrighty, so now we're going to talk about AEW Dynamite. It was another Friday Night Dynamite. So, AEW Dynamite started off with the Young Bucks versus Penta, El Zero M, and Pac. Versus Jimmy versus Roman. Hell in this last year it was in. Yeah, I think Jimmy will finally acknowledge him. Alrighty, so moving on to Dynamite. I thought the tag team match was amazing. I really liked the match. Also, too, if you haven't done so, check out my vlog. They did meet the Lucha Brothers and Thunder Rosa 2 weeks ago. They are super nice, super amazing, and if you ever get the chance, you should definitely meet them. You won't regret it. They're really, really nice, really, really sweet. Alright. Of course, the Young Bucks end up winning this tag match. But, Penta was dressed as a Joker. I'm not sure if anybody caught that. What do I think the Young Bucks are going to lose the titles to? I don't know. It's hard to say at this point right now. I feel like maybe the Acclaim. They're definitely going to... I feel like they're going to lose the titles at All Out. I just don't know to who. What team do you guys think, though, the Young Bucks are going to lose the title to? They can't hold on to the titles forever. Alright. So then after that, Mark Henry comes out and he says that he's not here to fix AEW. AEW is not broken. That he still got a lot left in the tank. But perhaps the biggest talking point coming out of tonight's episode, before I get to it, Vicky Guerrero comes out. She tells Mark Henry to leave. And she starts introducing someone. She says that this guy has been champion and he's a good wrestler. Of course, we're talking about none other than Andrade, El Idolo, showing up on tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite. Holy cow, this was shocking. I did not expect this at all. Were you guys shocked too? Shidori says next week another Friday Night Dynamite. Yay! So we're Show Dogs. It's good to see more carrying on AEW. So what did you guys think about Andrade coming out on AEW Dynamite? Excuse me, and he's gonna get paired up by the looks of it with Vicky Guerrero, of all people. That itself is a good pairing. Not to mention, what does this mean for Kenny Omega versus Andrade at Triple Mania? They're both in AEW now. Are they even going to acknowledge that feud, or is it going to be an Impact situation where they don't even acknowledge it? So it's crazy. I was so shocked, but I'm really, really happy. And as always, remember, playing bingo, people. Playing bingo. B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. And bingo was his name. But Andrade looking hella fine in that suit and those glasses, I will say. We'll say hella fine. So, overall, that honestly was the talking point of tonight's episode of Dynamite. I don't know if that should have closed the show. Maybe it should have. But honestly, that was. Lana's going to AEW. Yeah, I think so too. I think so. She's going. After that, we got Cody Rhodes and Lee Johnson versus QT Marshall and Anthony Ogogo. The Factory picking up the win over Cody Rhodes and Lee Johnson. They got an Inner Circle segment. Basically, Jericho introduced Les Champions of the Stadium Stampede, meaning it was them. They gave away a free Stadium Stampede shirt that was under the chairs for many of the fans. Lucky them. They said that the feud with the Pinnacle isn't over, and Jericho wants to ruin MJF, and that the Inner Circle never forgets and never forgives. So what do you guys think this means? I mean, I thought Stadium Stampede would be the end of the Pinnacle versus Jericho feud, but apparently it's not. So where do you guys see this feud going? Like, do you guys see this going to All Out, or do you guys see this ending during the summer? And like, who wins and loses from this feud? Honestly, who has more to gain, Pinnacle or Inner Circle? The Inner Circle, they haven't even been tag team champions yet, and they've been around longer than the Pinnacle. But what do you guys think of this whole Pinnacle versus Inner Circle? That the feud isn't over. Personally, it should have. I thought the Stadium Stampede was the end of it, but I guess not. I have to wait and see. There you go. Private Party versus Christian and Jungle Boy. I think it was pretty obvious that Jungle Boy and Christian were going to win. Jungle Boy looked good, and he's got a match against Kenny Omega. I don't think there was any way he was going to lose this match. And a post-match assault on Christian by, I believe it was Matt Hardy. Shidori says, I always knew Jericho versus MJF would be the ending. I called it on Simstream at Blood and Guts. Yeah, it's probably going to be the blood feud. So then we got a Sting segment, which is Static appearing again. Oh, okay, sorry. How about now? I don't know. Thanks, Shidor. I really appreciate you letting me know that. I don't know what's wrong. Must be me stepping on these. Must be me hitting these wires. All right. So next we have a Sting segment. Basically, the gist of this is that Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky challenged Boreana to find a partner who wasn't. Is still there? I can hear you. Thanks for Show Dog, but the static is still here. So. Okay. What about now? Is it gone? Is it? Let me know, Shidori, please. Okay. So the gist of this segment was that Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page challenged Alan to find a partner who isn't Sting. I didn't catch all of this, I'll be totally honest. Static is gone. Thank you, Shidori. And of course, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, had her championship celebration tonight. She pulled a fast on the crowd. She said that she was going to give away coupons for a free Big Mac. And then she laughed about it and revealed that they were in the tray. And then Nyla Rose wasn't too happy. She started destroying the burgers and started destroying Dr. Britt Baker's DMD's championship celebration. So this tells me it's going to be Dr. Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose in the future. Yashidori, DMD. And then we had the Bunny versus Red Velvet. This match was okay. Obviously, Red Velvet picked up the win. But what did you guys think of this match? The match really didn't do anything for me. That was okay. Dynamite. Michael 101 says Dynamite was greater than SmackDown. Really? I'd love to hear why you think that. Why do you think that Dynamite was better than SmackDown? You know? And then after that segment, we got in the main event. In the main event, we did get the bull rope match between Nick Comoroto versus Dustin Rhodes. Nick Comoroto was dominating the match, or at least from what I saw. Comoroto got busted open. Dustin Rhodes went through a table. And Dustin Rhodes ended up victorious. So if I had to pick a winner, between tonight's Friday Night War, I'd pick AEW Dynamite just because Andrade showed up. And that, to me, is what saved Dynamite from being a bust. Actually, but overall, I thought it was a good show regardless. But that just skyrocketed Dynamite to victory, if you ask me. So who do you guys think had the better show? SmackDown or AEW Dynamite? Michael already says Dynamite, and I had to agree with him. Dynamite, for me, was overall a better show. What about you guys? Andrade saved the show. Yeah, definitely. I agree, Social Dog. Andrade saved the show. And I didn't realize my banner disappeared. So, overall, Dynamite was better. SmackDown, I said 2.5 out of 5. Dynamite, 3 out of 5. I'm going to cut it right down the middle. I know Social hates for me to cut it down the middle, but you know what? It is my show. I'm going to rate it down the middle. 3 out of 5. And, all right. I appreciate you guys staying up late with me. I know you guys on the East Coast. It already is 12:33 a.m. But thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a great night. Bye.